185 for 4.
Yeah, well, it's simple for Multan. They know what they're chasing down. They won the toss. They've elected to go this way, and it will be at 9.3 runs and over. It's the second highest total required in the PSL instalment 3.
And Multan need just over 9s. 9.3 in fact. 186 to win in 20. 120 balls to get 186. Not going to be easy with the pressure of the scoreboard and the situation that Multan need these 2 points to make sure they get to the playoffs. So, boundary rope being taken around between innings. Luke Ronke was quite outstanding, Darren Ganga.
Very much so. He's a natural boundary hitter. Scored a brilliant 58 off 36. Well, he plays some lovely shots through the offside. Used the pace of the ball nicely. Such a powerful player. That one lofted through the offside.
Now with the different gloves on. The all-rounder, the keeper, opening batsman and destructive inside the power play, and Islamabad. They have certainly got some bowling to make it a handful. Some good stuff from Tullett. He too played a lovely hand when he got 36 from 21. 4 4s and 1 6, and some lovely innovation. So in the huddle as the big heavy rope goes around the ground and just skims the outfield. There's a hint of moisture around the place. Dew shouldn't be too heavy as gets warmer. Uber run. Oh, get your sprigs on, son. Go on, my son. Get out the crop and whip yourself.
Lift those legs up. Come on. Let's see it. Usain Bolt like. Good effort. Good effort.
Over the winner again. Last few words of inspiration from Misbah Al-Haq and Co. Samit Patel is in the side. I wonder if he'll start proceedings. Will he bowl the first one, as he has done in the past, particularly here in Sharjah? Pace off the ball. You see a lot of slow left arm orthodox getting things underway.
Yeah, very good crowd in. Very passionate about their cricket. Lots of talent on show. Really like the look of Fahim and Asif with the bat. Oh, Islamabad. Now it will be this man, Hamid Shahzad, another talented Pakistan player. Just 23 years of age, Shahzad. Played 13 test matches as well and 3 centuries to his name. So fairly young. He will partner with the experienced Kumar Sangakkara. He needs no introduction. What a player, a legend with the bat in all formats of the game.
And it is going to be that man Patel, who plays for Nottinghamshire, UK, just about ready to rock and roll, and so's Alan Wilkins. G'day, Wilco. G'day, Dilly.
I was outside talking to Harun Rashid and Dasan Nazar, and they're talking about this Pakistan Super League, the HBL PSL, and we're all looking forward to going to Lahore and to Karachi.
What about the buffet?
Very nice.
Yeah, I know. I saw you there.
I just had some grilled fish, Daniel. Nothing much more. This is a huge task. for Multan, and it goes without saying that they need a good start here, and Kumar Sangakkara provided the runs early in the tournament for the Multan Sultans. Cool umpires, Alim Dar and Rashid Riaz have had a very good match. That one decision from him not to give the caught behind, he's done very well, eagle-eyed, and there's such a noise around the ground, and the umpires know that they've got cameras, they're carrying cameras. He's gone for it big, he's gone for it, and he's going to pay the price. Alex Hales takes the catch, and Samit Patel and Alex Hales team up. The England boys, who play for the same county, Nottinghamshire, have removed Kumar Sangakkara.
Well, the informed player for the Multan Sultans, he has to go. Alex Hales gets in the way of this one. Pace off the ball. Always very tricky at the start of an innings, and more so with a new ball. Samit Patel. What a celebration from him. Sangakkara goes for one. It's
Saif Badr is the new bat. Oh, hello, this could be gone. Yes, it is. Samit Patel is weaving a little piece of magic here for Islamabad. And Saif Badr's gone first ball.
Doesn't get any plummet. Don't talk to each other. Don't you dare. Don't waste it. That is out. OUT, get back into the hut, son. I'm sorry, Saif, you got to go. You have to go. And Shahzad does the right thing. He does the right thing and says, I'm sorry, that's dead. Absolutely plumb. Golden duck. We are on a hat-trick here, courtesy of Samit Patel.
Yeah, good decision. Credit to Samit Patel for the manner in which he bowls in the power play overs with the new ball. That's adjacent. Very good decision. Umpire Alim Dar, we've seen some really good decisions in this match so far. He's got a golden duck. Unfortunate end to him. It's to
Patel, but a brilliant over from him. He's taken 2 wickets, 6 for 2.
Yeah, lovely stroke. He's annoyed with himself, Samit Patel, but you can't be cursing yourself too much, Chief. You've got 2 wickets in the very first over of the run chase. He's gutted with himself, but hey, you've got 2 gun players out right from the get-go. Wonderful stuff from Samit Patel, back-to-back wickets, and suddenly that hole to dig out of has just got that much more for Multan.
That you bowl in test matches. What about this from Samit Patel?
Yeah, a class act in this format of the game with the new ball. If you don't make contact, he will get you. Samit Patel. Oh, just angling in. Look at that. Would have gone on to hit the leg stump. But Alan, you spoke about Mohammad Sami. He's 37 years of age and the evergreen fast bowler. He's still very athletic, still very accurate. Played in the Caribbean Premier League as well for the Jamaica Talawas, so he's been plying his trade across the globe in T20 cricket.
And he does swing it. That's the beauty. When you go up front as a quick bowler, you have to swing it. And the white ball doesn't quite go as it used to, they reckon, in the 20th century. These white balls these days are a bit different, but it does get enough shape.
Oh, just like that, Danny Morrison. It's like Danny Morrison of old.
Well, they're loving it up there in the HBL VIP box. And that crowd have been so busy through PSL 3. Yeah, just enough goes in the air. And I remember back here in the 90s that even with the red ball, you've got to be able to swing the new cricket ball on this very good surface.
Yeah, Sami, he's played 36 test matches for Pakistan.
God, it's just commanding respect from Sohaib Maksud. You can't do much about that. Worrying times these for Wasim Akram and Tom Moody. And it's a... Well, Mohamed Sami's got terrific economy rate, 5.69 in the power plays, the best of all the seamers on parade. In terms of wickets in the power play, Samit Patel is second only to Mohammad Irfan. He's taken 5 for 50 in power play overs. How good is this, Danny? How good is this bowling?
Well, the rhythm is the key, and I'll always go on about that. And speaking of some of the greats that are spoilt here, coming to this part of the world so often, whether it's the 2 Ws, we run into Kapil Dev, you chat to these guys and they're going about rhythm is the key, the smoothness of your approach, and you can see it with Mohamed Sami. His rhythm is sweet, he's getting to the crease well, and he's following through well, and he's swinging the ball, and he's putting it right where he wants to.
Except then.
Always the way, isn't it?
It's always the way. It's very unusual, actually, because he's bowled so few bad balls in this PSL.
I also feel for Sami, because he's a short man, he's got a skiddy type action. The ball skids on to you. Such a good player. He's played a lot of cricket here at the Sharjah International Cricket Stadium. Very familiar with conditions here. And he's in good form. He'll want to finish this over better than the last delivery.
So a single, or will it be one? It'll be 2. It'll be 2 off the last ball. So 2 overs gone. Multan 10 for 2. And what a good signing he's proved for Islamabad.
Yeah. Spinners, well, no surprises either. And Islamabad at the top of the tree. The use of spin bowlers in this HBL PSL Season 3. Yeah, smart stuff, I like it.
They've also got a local player. They've got Islamabad, they've got Zafar Gohar as well to bowl left arm spin. Not playing today. That's a good shot. That's just stroked away effortlessly for 4.
You can approach T20 cricket in 2 different ways. Aggressive, and then you can time the ball just like this. Pushing his body weight forward, not looking for power. It was all about the timing.
Well, you can go on about the pressure here because it's 9.7s to get, but not one batter has got 100 in this season's PSL. A lot of 70s. No one has kicked on and got 3 figures. Can someone like Maksud, who's in pretty good touch, change that here in a big game tonight?
You almost feel as if Multan need it tonight. Someone has really got to step up and bat the distance here for Multan.
A little fumble. Well, you're talking about centuries. Ahmed Shahzad, he's got 4 T20 centuries to his name, so he is someone that can do it for this Sultan's team. Top scorers in this competition so far. Shane Watson at the top of the table. Unbeaten, 90 from him.
Yeah, Maksud in second place there with that 85 not out. That was a blistering knock from him. And you're right, Denny, Ahmed Shahzad needs to contribute in a big way tonight. This is the partnership you feel that's not only got to repair the damage but take it on. Nicely played, stroked away but no run. 3 overs gone, 6. Now the HBL Spider Cam giving us a great shot here over this historic ground, Sharjah. Darren Sami's gone down the leg side again. Umpire doesn't give that this time. Did it just brush the pad? Mohamed Sami. Oppo moment, Denny.
Few of them, isn't there?
Did I say Darren Sami there? I think I might. Or maybe I said Darren.
Yes,
Sami.
yes,
yeah,
Alan.
sorry.
I know you miss me, Alan.
You were busy talking to Daniel. signings have been good for Islamabad. Alex Hales again, you know, for the men in red, contributing. Maqsood here with an 85 not out for Multan. He's got to produce some of that magic again tonight.
So Danny Allen, I've been reading a lot about analytics in T20 cricket and the correlation it has with the outcome of matches. Go back to this just now. And it said that in the first 3 overs, depending on how you play, there is a correlation to the outcome of the game. And if you look at this particular match, in the first 3 overs, when Islamabad batted, they dominated proceedings. Very different to what we're seeing here. We're into the 4th over. And this Multan Sultan's team just struggling to get that required rate. They've lost 2 wickets already.
And you're right, Darren, because the power play, Islamabad were 54 for 1. HBL boys and girls, they're enjoying themselves. And follow us, of course, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Instagram. Bowled, beautifully bowled. Just that extra pace and bounce going through.
Yeah, and just to add to that, often in the power play, you lose as a side batting 3 wickets in the power play. Very difficult to come back from. They've lost 2, and there's that extra bounce with the new seed. It's that length. There is that key length we were talking about in the previous Mohammad Sami over. He's bowled a lot in that corridor and a lot on that length to ask questions of batsmen.
Maqsood loves the ball coming on. Not so good against the slower stuff. Oh, no gully, but there is a third man.
Fascinating too, and when they were going for it, United, those were flying down. Luke Ronke was getting those to go to the fence for 4. Suddenly the ball was just whistling around like a pinball machine. 6s and 4s, he was just going all the time. He was striking around at one time at 240, 230. So hard to halt when Ronke is in that sort of form.
Well, they've got a real chance. Pepsi catch a craw, take a catch, join the list of catches for Pepsi. Brilliantly bowled, well bowled. And that's the end of 4 overs, 20 for 2. Whichever team wins today qualifies for the playoffs. Ashraf now, Fahim Ashraf. So whichever team tonight wins will qualify for the playoffs. If Islamabad win, then Quetta will also qualify, because then neither Multan nor Lahore can reach 10 points. And if that is the scenario, then Multan, who will finish their league format matches tonight, will be looking at the 2 matches that Zalmi have left, and if Zalmi lose one of their 2, then Multan will also qualify. Well, he hasn't really caught hold of this, because third man was waiting. Ahmad Butt takes the catch, and worryingly it's Ahmed Shahzad who's going back, and Islamabad are all over Multan here in Sharjah.
Worrying signs for the Sultans, not what they wanted. The 3rd wicket within the power play. As we said, there's a correlation to the outcome of the game. Celebrations for Islamabad. The big player, Ahmed Shahzad, goes for 3. It's 20 for 3.
18 from 12, but Shoaib Malik, 3 30s and a 50 in his this year. Didn't get hold of this at all.
Yeah, he opened up to hit it over cover. Just felt he was a little bit too far from the ball. Have a look at this. Leg to leg. Aiming for cover, but just takes the outside edge. Yeah, lost his composure as well in playing that shot.
Yeah, it's been disappointing for Multan, because it's almost like he's a thrasher's way out of trouble. Ahmed Shahzad, such a good player when he's stroking the ball, not trying to slog it and not lose his shape, as you're saying, DG does like to hit the ball big, and I know it's the power play, but heck of a responsibility tonight from Shazad, and he just couldn't get going again.
I've been impressed with Fahim Ashraf in this HBL PSL. He's got a bit of pace. He's got something about him. He's got the bit between his teeth, hasn't he?
Another thing about him, Wilco, is he's quicker than you think. He skids on that much more than you think, and all of a sudden then he bowls a good slower ball, and you go, okay, I'm looking for that. And then after all of that, when he's bowled a bit of line and length, a slower ball, another line and length ball, and then he bowls you a very good bouncer. And you have to be careful of it because it's skiddy. He's not a tall man, but he does get it through.
Commanding respect here from Shoaib Malik. So their required run rate is heading towards 11.
Required rate approaching 11 now. Some worrying faces there from Tom Moody, Wazim Akram. 3 wickets down. Shoaib Malik, the captain. He's the man for a crisis. He's done it on numerous times.
Five overs gone, Multan.
Angakara early, and the wickets have kept tumbling. So another over in this power play, and a long way to go.
Yeah, won the toss and bowled first.
So Butt now, first over, and he's taken to the onside, but not well. Now another one goes, this time Maksud. He just hasn't found that form that we saw about 4 innings ago. Now he's walking back, Baz.
Yeah, first delivery, just a short one, which Sohaib Maksud couldn't get on top of. A little bit of extra bounce and a good catch, leaping up at mid-on, and Ahmad Butt, first ball of this PSL, strikes, and Multan Sultan's crumbling. 20 for 4.
Had a lot of runs, Ravi. A lot of runs.
A little bit of extra pace and bounce from him, but first delivery that is bowled. Alex Hales with a wonderful catch. But yeah, Multan Sultan's in a lot of distress.
Yes, Sohaib is just a little bit undone, undercooked when it comes to playing short bowling. It's just that, you know, he's got the power hitting and he's got his bases covered against spin and medium pace, but when it comes to playing the bouncer, at times he lacks that confidence and skill. What are they thinking? Disaster?
Yeah, look, they would have had a lot of meetings, they would have had a lot of sessions. They've played a lot, they've played the most, haven't they? This is their 10th and final game. And they started like a train, Multan Sultan. So impressive that we were all saying, well, they look like a final team. But it's been interesting how the different modes have set in, like spinners taken more effect in the competition. And they're bowling the least amount of spin. So it was almost like their balance at the start was working nicely, but the balance has changed in the other teams and is working better than what Multan are doing.
Oh, that's close. That's good feeling by the bowler himself. In his follow through, he was extremely sharp and got across very quickly to pick up the ball and at the side the stumps.
Yeah, quick work. We talked about the balance, lads. I think they were, in their batting especially, very dependent on Sangakkara and Shoaib Malik. Shoaib Maksud had the odd good game, but very dependent there. Even the fast bowling was dependent on good spells from Irfan, and you've got the fast bowlers to get you wickets, Imran Tahir. But come the fifth bowler, they're struggling. So those cracks just appeared at the wrong time at the back end.
It's just too wide for all of them. The batsman, the keeper, the fielders, and patrolling the fence.
Yeah, and I thought when Maksud got that big score, I thought, well, that's the batsman we needed to see in Multan. We needed to see the aggressor. It's someone who could keep going after Sangakkara and the like. But he's batted so differently after that innings. He hasn't come out and tried to be aggressive again. He's just been trying to accumulate, which was not the way he got his runs. He played so freely that night. Now, whether the bowling's been better to him, but he certainly, like Ronke, for instance, comes out, McCullum, they play the same way every innings. Watson, it's a tempo. They bat with the same tempo, and you know what? If they miss out, they miss out. But the next innings, they've got the same game plan in this form of the game, and Maksud has appeared to change the way he's approached it.
Yeah, it's a story with most of these local Pakistani batting talent. They're good enough for a couple of matches, and then they sort of nosedive. There's this absolute takeoff position that they've created, and then they just do not capitalize and count. That's not been consistent enough and not enough good shot selection.
Well, that's the end of the over. That's the end of the power play. 25.
Well, the chairperson of Special Olympics Pakistan is here with me, Ronak Lakhani. Ronak, it's such a great initiative to bring these kids out here. So, how does it feel to be here experiencing this?
Great. More than anything, I think the athletes are so excited because the first time ever seeing live match, wo bhi Sharjah mein. So, just fascinating. I really want to thank Nasser Saab and Khizar and Ashar for, when they found out that we are in town, we were in Ajman for games, and they said, we just jumped with joy, but we could not get permission to come here with the team because it's a very, like, you know, they're very careful of our travel and everything. So they gave us permission, and here we are, and we're so excited. Most of them is for them in the first time. So imagine.
Tell me, which sports do they actually play, all of them?
Right now, from 17 March, there's MENA Games happening, Special Olympics MENA Games happening in Abu Dhabi. And we were invited, Pakistan was invited to bring a male team and a female team, and which is like unified, where half of them are special and half are mainstream. So we got two from, one girl, she's from Habib Public School, and Dawud Public School and Habib Public School. So it's unified sports, and we're going to represent Pakistan with 1,200 athletes from all over MENA region will be there, and that's why we are here.
And what about Multan Sultans?
Wow, I just pray and pray. Haji to hoti rehti hai, but we really hope that Multan Sultan jit jaye.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Pakistan Zindabad.
Yeah, the kids are absolutely loving it, and rightly, a great initiative. And what a day out for these youngsters.
I love seeing that. It's just so wonderful. First live cricket, and they're just supporting for the side that aren't faring too well today. So hopefully those prayers can turn something around, but they need it to just get themselves going if they can in a partnership. It's only worth 7 at the moment. This was the power play, and early on it was trouble, and that was the very next ball. So Patel was on a hat-trick, and then a little bit of something, but the wickets that just kept coming. And United, they're looking good, aren't they? They've been on a roll.
Yeah, the shot selection was pretty atrocious. And so that means a lot of pressure on Shoaib Malik and Pollard. 27, 28 for 4 in the first 7 overs is not going to hold you in good stead to win the match. It's, you know, there's not a great platform that has been said. It's as simple as that. In an important match, they needed to fire on all cylinders.
Yeah, won the toss and bowled first in Islamabad with that imposing run scoring spree, and now they've got 4 wickets in the power play, so everything working United's way.
Yeah, they can only do that, just tap the ball, rotate the strike. Can't afford to take any more risks there. Sultan's 29 for 4. Getting old. Oh, now this is going to be just a little bit tough for Pollard. His CV against spinners is not great.
Yeah, the attempted wrong one has just gone through straight. Not a lot of spin. But United in a way have so many options. They bat very, very deep, and then they have so many bowling options. Still can bowl Dumini if you like.
Yeah, look, they've lost a couple of big players too, haven't they? But they've got the stocks, that's for sure. And again, Hale's coming into the competition. Get him, perform him straight away. So this is what's to come. Whiteley, Tanvir to here. So they're a wicket away from it being very difficult. It's difficult. I mean, they've got to go at 12.5 now. So you don't want to lose another 2 overs without trying to be in the enforcer. And if you lose a couple of wickets, well, so be it. But if that gets up any higher, you're no show anyway.
Yeah.
So they've got to go.
Yeah, it's been a no-show, 30 for 4. You see, these guys, these 2 all-rounders out there are very good in the last 6 or 7 overs. Shoaib Malik, well, is better than a power hitter. But Pollard, if you expose him to the entire length of the innings, it may be tough for him really to understand the importance of occupying the crease. I think he just knows one way of batting, which is to hit the ball hard, and I think he should embrace that role right now.
Well, it's their only chance, Ramesh, isn't it? You know, someone's just got to try and light it up, do a ronky, and keep going to the end. I mean, that's their only chance of getting these runs. There's something. There's something.
He tried the faster one, I think. Shut up. The last ball is.
He's going some.
Yeah, a bit of a Sangakkara look there. A bit of hair, a bit of length on top, a bit of Ramesh there. Certainly not me.
I can't afford to do that.
Yes,
because it'll take me about 7 days to recover and redo my. Yeah, it takes me about half an hour to set them.
It's like Danny Morrison, after a day on the sea, he can't recover.
Well, he got seasick.
Yeah.
Seasick.
I think the sea got sick because
of him.
Yeah, no, he wasn't a great vessel passenger, I've got to say.
What about the old man Wilkins?
Oh, he was on fire.
Really?
Wilco was on fire. It was nice for him to socialise because he's had that much administration outside of the commentary that we haven't seen much of him. To get him off on a vessel away from land meant that he couldn't do the admin. And he was in great form, that's for sure. It was a great day, an absolutely brilliant day out around Atlantis, that palm. Just phenomenal what they've done here in Dubai, this part of the world. So Islamabad United, the Seamers today, they've grouped it up, haven't they? And it's just phenomenal what they've done strike rate wise.
yeah, I like the right side of the graph. Batsman strike rate 0.00 and 42.9. So they've only been able to score off the shorter length, it seems. So where's this innings going? Required rate is now over 13.
Well, I don't understand, and the reason I don't understand is because it's 13.24 runs an over required right now. And it's not about net run rate anymore. This is about trying to get 2 points to qualify for the last 4. If they don't win Multan, and they've got to do something miraculous from here to win, they sit on 9 and pray that Xiaomi don't win one of their next 2.
I mean, Islamabad in their entire innings had 46 dots. Multan Sultan's 34 dots in the first 8.5 overs. So that tells you a story.
Yeah, they have to make a move now, because now or never, because otherwise just skyrocketing. Is 13.34. How much further will you allow that to go? Because the best chance they have is that if Pollard and Malik just have a blitz. 5-6 overs where they really go hard and bring the game back, but otherwise it's just leaving it too late, I reckon.
Oh, that's more like it. That's 6. Shoaib Malik hits it on the full. I think that's hit the boundary cushion. and they probably check it, but I like the way he dealt with it.
Yeah, he just stepped away, didn't he? He wanted to open up the offside, and he got the length to motor the hand straight through it. So he went a bit leg side and then crashed it. And for their sake, it needs to land on the full. Oh, I'm giving it to him. You are 6 of the best.
That's Kite and will make it over the fence, even though it was acrobatic stuff from Hussain Talat. Well, we've seen some great catches taken by the rope, and so it probably hit his shoe in the end. It was a great try, nevertheless.
Yeah, it was a big towering stroke. Great vantage point where we are to see how high that went, and it's just got enough on it. It's borderline, isn't it? We see the acrobatics. It's a brilliant effort, brilliant effort, but there was no somersault bringing him back. So there you go. They pushed the button. They've needed to. I reckon, if they can string 3 overs together of 16 to 20 runs, it'll just help them believe they can do it. I mean, they've got to keep motoring, but if they can just get 3, bring that run rate required down slightly, and then they can start to think, yeah, we can do this, maybe. You got to think you can do it, don't you? You've got to be positive.
Just need one of these to get on a roll, one of Shoaib Malik or Pollard. I think Pollard, with that 6, wasn't anywhere near the middle, so he's got so much power to clear these boundaries.
Yeah, it can be difficult for a batsman to change from conservative to ultra aggressive. I think they've got to somehow maintain a bit of rhythm.
Yeah, that's a good point, Ramesh. Batting is rhythm, and I think more so in this game than the other forms.
That's hit him hard, and his follow through he's a strong lad. Shadab Khan, very determined. Multan's 50's up.
It's been tough going, isn't it, to get to 50. We lost those 4 wickets in the process, and as you made the point about Sangakkara, the reliance they have on him, to lose him so early, it's just a bit of a lead balloon. It's like, oh no, here's our guiding force, and the guy with the intelligence out there, he's gone.
Oh, full aim, Shadab Khan picks up a wicket. Shoaib Malik has been castled. The celebrations begin once again for the United.
It's the wrong one. It's not got up too high. Shoaib Malik with the pull shot, but it sort of almost skidded through. It didn't bounce too high, and Shoaib Malik misses that, never arrived, and a big wicket. Shadab, great friends with Malik, so that's 1-0 to Shadab.
The 9.5. Whiteley is in, and he's done.
It's been a hard night, isn't it? Been a hard night for Wise and Big Tom Moody.
He bowls a lot of wrong-uns, Shadab Khan, with good effect.
Back over the bowler's head. Talat is into the attack and has been dispatched by Pollard, very first one.
Karan Pollard looks very businesslike in his approach. He's in a difficult situation. His team requires runs. He's taken a little bit of time to get set. That's when he's most dangerous. That's a powerful strike in his strong area. He's good down the ground.
Ah, the Bhangra boys tweaking a few shapes sideline. And they're looking forward to the double headers. They're Friday and Thursday. So we've got 2 singles on the trot tonight and tomorrow. Oh, those in the VIP area, they're ready to catch a craw. They've got wonderful hands up there. Anne, get ready. And Pollard on the swivel hook, just shy of a maximum. One bounce into the rope.
Well, Pollard's got to produce something extraordinary tonight. He hasn't got a T20 century, His top score is 89. And that was for Somerset, and that was 8 years ago. 89. So he's got to do something he's never achieved, and that's get a century. And I cannot see Multan getting anywhere near this target. With the run rate in excess of 13, Pollard has to provide an extraordinary innings tonight. And if he feels the love, who knows?
He's certainly capable. We've seen him being so destructive in the subcontinent, back home in the Caribbean, and of course there in England with that best of 89, but some time ago. Yeah, kept low, skidded. He really did want to go left side. It was there, just didn't bounce quite as much for Malik. Hashtag Starboys on fire. Knocked over neck and crop. It's handsome. And Sumit Patel. Oh, easy.
Talking about the top score for Pollard, Ross Whiteley here's got a top score in T20 cricket of 91 not out. So he's also capable. It's these two. They've got to do it, but it's a massive challenge now. 126 required of 56 balls.
Last time you said that was with Shazad and Masood. What happened there?
They didn't last too long.
Oh, an opportunity for a wicket. Goes a begging. Yeah, they know it. Could have been wicket number 6. Miscommunication from Karen Pollard. He was looking for the single and sent him back. We saw it previously when he was batting with Shoaib Malik. Luckily on both occasions, didn't really account for a wicket.
Yeah, seen a bit of it too in the IPL. Pollard and a few run-outs, gets excited. It's on the charge. And there's been some run-outs when he's been batting. 60 for 5 now.
The winner tonight guarantees their place in the playoffs. And of course, a week tonight we're going to Karachi, to Lahore. Excited about your team playing in Pakistan? Tweet your videos of support using the hashtag HBLPSL in Pakistan. So there we are, hashtag HBLPSL in Pakistan. Send us your videos, tweet your videos, your support, and we'll get you on TV. You'll be on TV with Danny and Darren and the boys, Ramiz, and we'll have Bazid, and we'll have Michael Slater. So there you go. And do you remember that hashtag, Danny? HBL PSL in Pakistan. Well done, Danny. Borcha. There you go. Back to the cricket. And the HBL Spider Cam giving us a wonderful view here.
Yeah, back to the live action in terms of sponsors and corporates. This wonderful tournament up there and running, happening. Whiteley needs to make this happen.
Crick and Jeff, ball by ball, highlights. 64 for 5. Bogasaf, Pakistan. A cleaner, greener Pakistan.
I've been looking at the statistics for this Multan Sultans team. From this entire squad, 10 players, they've played the full 10 matches, Hogasaf, Pakistan. And sometimes it's a better approach to prime some of the players in the bench. In the event that you need players who are running out of form, and you can replace players who've had a chance to play. Not many players having an opportunity to play this Multan Sultans team.
Well, he was sliding a bit. There was a bit of height there. Do they want to go upstairs? Do they want to check this? Well, he might as well. Yeah, he's going because he says, hey, look, we've got you 5 down. And it's the big wicket of Pollard, possibly.
Well, he's very confident, isn't he, Shadab, about this? Front foot is fine. Now then, he's bowled in the wrong end here, so it's going towards that leg stump. Maybe the height. Maybe the height and maybe missing leg.
Kieron Pollard is a tall man, so definitely height above the knee roll. Going down the leg side, you can see the off stump as well. Confirmation that the ball is heading down the leg side, so
Well, 4 occasions during this HBL PSL, they've gone upstairs for a review and Rashid Riaz has been umpiring. He's got them all spot on. He's not been overturned with his decisions. And he's got 5 out of 5 now. There's Rashid. Well done, Chief. To go with the glove down the leg side that was actually off the forearm guard. There's Eagle Eye. 50th review in PSL Season 3. And Rashid's got it right. Again. Pollard survives. So we've got 1 to go, and it might be that time for a little bit of a strategic timeout shortly. Pollard. Oh, he's too strong, too big. Kieron Pollard. 8,000 runs in T20 for Pollard. 12 overs bowled, 69 for 5. It's a messy situation, but we've got a Galutlo strategic timeout.